attention, please. Paging Koryalani Trubetskoy, Pan American Flight 610. Please report to gate number 4 immediately. Your attention, please. Paging Koryalani Trubetskoy, Pan American Flight 610. Please report to gate number 4 immediately.
All right.
As you go through the gate, please show your blue ticket. Thank you, sir. Name, please.
Koryalani Trubetskoy.
Buongiorno, Countess, and welcome.
Buongiorno.
I'll take a jewel case.
Buongiorno, Countess.
Buongiorno,
Countess. Room 125 for the Countess.
125.
125.
Pardon?
Good morning, sir. Room 123 for the Count.
Great. a shower, so please ask the gentleman next door if he would stop. Thank you.
Hello? Yes? It'd be a pleasure.
Call for London. It's tuning.
Sir, the Countess is expecting a call from London. Telephone over.
2 calls from London already.
Hello.
This is not your call, huh?
Hello. It's me.
What's new? Listen, they're delivering my new boat next week. I'll see you in Mallorca. What? Onassis? No, I don't think so. Cancel New York. I'm on vacation. Yes. I'll call Jack. Okay, bye.
Yes, well, I'd like to congratulate you on your tragic being.
Couldn't we talk this over?
Possibly, well,
What about my room? In bed?
it's much too hot.
That was Warren I spoke to in London.
Warren Rothschild, he's a darling, isn't he?
I think I'll call him and cancel our cruise now that I've found you.
Oh, you can't. Besides, the Vadims are flying in to see me tomorrow night.
In that case, tomorrow, you're mine.
And tonight, no need to wait till morning.
I'm wondering what your real name is. You haven't forgotten it, have you?
Am I a guinea pig in a new test? Or is this a joke?
Not exactly, no. Countess Trubetskoy.
Yes, you're right. The name was fashionable in London about a year ago. Like ice?
I like you.
Just say yes or no.
You're beautiful. Yes. Tell you something. I'm not a count either. I'm not a big millionaire. You might say that I aspire to be one, however. Meanwhile, I live on my wits instead of money, mostly by pursuing, and usually catching, wealthy women who are interesting, seducible, and easy to unload.
An interesting occupation. And in which category am I?
Every one of them.
Want to bet on that? And what about this suite and the champagne and these clothes?
They're the tools of my trade.
But those names?
The society columns are good reading.
And London? That phone call you made?
The minute I check into a hotel, I call London. First rule.
What about all those bags?
Rule number 2. Arrive with expensive-looking luggage. A lot of it. All locked and empty, of course. Much the same as your jewel case.
Might you?
I had the waiter bring it up with the whiskey. Oh, I didn't plan to steal it. That's not my style. It's inside and empty, I'm sure. That right?
Wait a minute, didn't you see the letter? It's always worked before.
Letter?
Yes, the letter that the waiter brought up. I open it up and read it, and you're supposed to ask what it is. It's from my uncle, the Count. He's very rich, but he needs cash right away. When you see how appreciative I can be, you lend it to me naturally.
Fantastic. Fantastic. There's only one thing the matter with your act.
Huh?
You're too big a snob.
What's wrong with that?
Even real snobs aren't that snobbish.
Oh, my. Isn't it marvelous? We're two of a kind. No need to cheat, no need to lie about it. Oh, it's so good knowing I don't have to seduce you for money. Oh, my. Oh, it's so nice to be with somebody who's my own kind. Oh. Are you sure the insurance company will pay for the boat?
Relax. I've made a thorough study of it. It will cost them more to recover the boat than it would to pay the claim.
Are we going to buy a bigger boat with the money?
This money's being invested.
All right. How and where?
I don't know yet.
I think we ought to avoid all the well-known resorts like Hawaii and Miami and Saint-Tropez.
Please don't go away. Don't tell me your name. Unbelievable. Please don't let me know what is in your mind. Unbelievable. Say a word, hold my hand and smile as you do just now. For you, oh, you don't know. For you, oh, you don't know. Unbelievable. Please don't go away. Don't tell
know this sounds rude, but I happened to notice you in the mirror. Isn't that thing you're using a peanut?
That's right. It's an old cure used by many Persians and Turks. It's steeped in ether, 30 days or longer.
Did you say 30 days in ether?
It's widely used in the East if your stomach disorders and premature aging. A Turk gave me the secret as a young child.
My word. Isn't that extraordinary?
You may try it.
Oh.
No, not that. The best whiskey on the ship.
But, sir, we stock only the finest. And most of our guests seem to prefer this particular whiskey.
I don't care what other men drink. My choice is generally Ballantine, 30-year reserve.
I should have known you were a man of impeccable taste, sir. We have 2 bottles of it in the safe.
Then get it.
I don't mean to intrude on your privacy, sir. It's just that I had to say how deeply moved I am to hear your notions on Scotch. One doesn't usually hear them. I'm being rude, perhaps. But your thoughts are tender to as proud a Scotsman as I am. We Scots are men who brew fine whiskey. And Ballantine is more than a bottle.
I know, it's as if it were a Scottish banner. Yes, I agree, Mr.
Albert L. Clay.
Matteo Colombo.
Signor Matteo, the soft drink that I manufacture, people drink it and like it, I suppose. But deep inside, and this is true, you know what I prefer to start manufacturing? Scotch for you connoisseurs.
I'm not an expert on whiskey by any means, but fortunately I do know someone who is. Ah, there she is now.
That's your wife?
No, she's my sister.
My brother. Oh, darling, you must tell Ruth all about the Turkish cure.
Oh, and not just the cures, please.
How do
I'd
you
love to
do?
hear all about your years there. You know, the Middle East has always been my passion.
What started you in this particular area?
I...
I imagine it came naturally.
I...
An expert on Scotch at your age.
Giovanna,
Yes?
you want this window open or closed? You have to get dressed.
Open. Which do you want to hear? The Hollies or Chopin?
Chopin. It's more in keeping with our image. You're very beautiful.
What's that?
Rule number 3 is to get there on time for your first rendezvous.
Oh, you're right. It's time to get down to work. Look at this mess I've made. How can I live like this? I must be sick or something. Not adjusted properly. Where's my wig? There you are. If you want me to get dressed, you'll have to stop looking at me that way.
Giovanna.
Not now. We're busy. You are handsome, Franco. Perhaps too handsome. You think your past is gone. Then you realize the past isn't gone. It's very near. It may recede, but it's not completely gone. There's a man I used to know on this ship. He wants to see me. Says he's desperate. I can't let a man commit suicide.
Franco?
Come in, Albert. I'm sorry I have to leave. There's a girl on the boat I used to know. She says she wants to see me. She says she's desperate. Can't let a girl commit suicide. Stay here till I get back. Make yourself at home. Pour yourself a drink and relax. Feel free to use my cabin as you like. Giovanna. Well, hello, Ruth. What a surprise.
I suppose I should go up on deck. The man sounded so desperate. I know it's moral blackmail, and yet I can't be that callous. Bye. Ah. Franco. Oh, Albert. I was looking for Franco.
Ah, here you are. Where have you been?
I've been looking for hours.
But I sent you a note with the steward. Didn't you get it? The captain's invited me up to the bridge for the day, and I did want to spend it with you.
It's not important, darling. Franco, too?
Yes, Franco, too. Tomorrow's all ours, though. All right.
All right.
Yes.
Bye.
You mind explaining the reason for all this?
Because of the Martins.
Say that again?
Mm-hmm. The Martins are on deck.
You mean the Martin Cola Martins? When did you meet them?
About 5 minutes from now.
Allow me.
Thank you, Edward.
Excuse me, did you call me Edward?
Oh, I'm sorry. At a glance, you looked like Edward Martin.
Edward Martin of Martin Cola. Well, yes, you're right. I don't recall meeting you.
I've
though.
forgotten that evening myself, Mr.
Martin, I'm sorry, I really can't quite recall.
Prince Rainier's yacht, I think it was.
That party last winter. Oh,
No.
now I...
You weren't invited to that one. It must have been somewhere else. Well, doesn't matter. Huh.
I can't let her commit suicide. Make yourself at home. Giovanna. Oh, Alice. How very nice.
The man sounded desperate. I think I should go up on deck. I know it's moral blackmail, and yet I can't be callous, can I? Huh? Franco? Oh, Edward. I was looking for Franco.
They're nice people in a way, but I feel sorry for them. They're the type who base their lives on money. Everything they do is planned and programmed. You know what they are? They're living computers. I couldn't be envious of them even if I tried.
There's no reason to be envious. We enjoy the living, not the money. We've got a little private world. It's hard to put into words. But with you, I'm happy. I mean, I feel at peace. Do you understand? Being here with you, I don't feel caged. Perhaps we'll part someday, but we'll never betray each other. Ruth. I'll be all right. But I do need a breath of air. Ciao.
Ciao.
Hello, Albert.
Hello, Ruth. I can't find the ring. She's sick. A kleptomaniac. She's been one for years. Of course, Alice Martin wants me to pay for the ring. Poor little Giovanna.
You're not going to pay her, are you, Franco?
I've got to. She's still my sister.
I was sure he'd been cured. Do you know what this means? This means he'll have to go back to the hospital. When I saw whose watch he'd taken, I knew.
You? You what?
That Martin expects me to pay for Franco's mistake.
Pay? How?
Oh, Albert. There are many ways to pay. I think he considers me an attractive woman.
You're not serious.
Albert, darling. Darling. You know I'd pay him with cash if I had any on hand.
You can't do it, Giovanna. I won't let you. You can't throw yourself at this man for the sake of your brother.
Please, Albert. I've made up my mind already. There's no other choice. I'm going to him now. Get it over with. It's blackmail, I know.
Wait.
Yes. I just need some air. It's all right. I'd better go up on deck. I'll be all right, Alice.
I just need some air. I'd better go up on deck. I'll be all right, Edward.
She's in my cabin. Hello, Edward.
You can't pay her. I won't let you, Franco.
Is there any choice but to pay?
Albert Clay wants you to
He
pay?
expects to be paid one way or another. He's a monster. You should see the way he looks at me. I'd pay him if I had the money. It's moral blackmail, I know.
Just a minute. Listen.
Yes?
Cyprus, then refuel, and up to Trieste.
Uh-huh.
Back to our motherland.
Our motherland? Something about that phrase strikes a bell for some reason.
It wasn't meant to. It's not unpatriotic, is it?
It's beginning to come back now. Oh, my God. Oh, God, Franco, I just remembered Mother. Franco, she completely slipped out of my mind.
Well, it'll be all right. If it's her birthday, we can send her a message. We've got a radio.
Can you imagine forgetting Mama like that?
It's not unusual for a child to forget its parents. It's part of the process of maturing.
Mind if we skip the lecture? Look, I meant I forgot my mother in an expensive hotel because I couldn't pay the bill. I left her there as a hostage until I got the money.
When'd you leave her there? A month ago?
What year is this? Wait a minute. I think the summer of 64. Or was it?
Where's the hotel?
Back there. It's,
Calm down.
It's back there. Or here. It's not very far away. It won't take us long to get there, will it, Franco?
It's not as simple as all that. We'll have to go around to get here.
Oh, but that's much too long. It'll be too late then. I mean, what if they're beating her or keeping her prisoner?
They're not beating
There must
her.
be a faster way to get there from here. Please, Franco, think.
There's another way.
Yes.
If we were to sell the boat, then rent
Yes.
a car and drive across,
Yes.
we'd make it in no
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Problem is, I don't know of anywhere to sell the boat within 100 miles.
But isn't the boat insured?
It's all balanced on bikini double nine. Let's all laugh at the craziness of life. But you know, I'm telling you, girl, life ain't all the same. Take a look around you.
Mustn't be the right town.
Well, sure it is. It's got to be. Oh, where's everybody gone? It's got to be the right town. I've always had an unfailing sense of direction. I think it finally failed. Franco! I see an Indian.
Those skinny ones are harmless.
Franco, why should an Indian be there? Suppose the old mind is going?
A little bit now and then, but not so anyone could tell.
No. No. I didn't see an Indian. Let's get out of here.
All right. We'll leave.
might be the right one. But everything looks different.
Have you looked everywhere, miss?
I think so. I just missed it a few minutes ago. It's not because of its value that I mind so much. It's insured, of course. But that necklace was given to me by my mother. And it has a sentimental value. You understand, don't you?
Did you want anything?
Depends on what you've got.
No, a room for the night.
I'm sorry, sir. There are none. Completely filled up.
What's going on down there?
They're playing a new kind of game.
Game?
I'm sorry, but we're completely booked up.
Party games were fashionable for a while.
They still are. In London.
And we'll have nothing available for weeks.
The room has to be very high. Quiet and restful. And with a sea view.
And a terrace.
And a terrace.
Look here. I think I've made it perfectly clear that there are no rooms available, either high, low, or quiet.
You think he made it very clear?
You mean when he said how clear it was? No.
Really? It wasn't very clear to me either.
I'll give the pair of you a minute to get out.
He shouts a lot. And he's bald.
What?
Bald men shout a great deal.
Why are you so aggressive?
Well, we won't find Mother here. Countess Trubetskoy wouldn't live in this place.
What? Countess Trubetskoy? Oh, but if you had only mentioned it earlier.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, the Countess is out.
She's alive?
The Countess travels a great deal since she bought the hotel.
That's not Mother.
That's Mother. It'd be just like her to do that.
Christiana! Christiana! I found your necklace. You put it in your makeup case instead of your jewel box.
Oh, thank goodness.
The mystery is cleared up.
Go on to the car for the luggage. Hurry up.
Oh, excuse me. Did you know you're absolutely lovely?
Are you sure?
Excuse me.
Why not?
The Countess often speaks of the two of you. May I say, sir, how privileged we are to entertain such a distinguished diplomat. We've put the entire top floor at your convenience. Count.
For the two of us?
Oh, I think it'll be all right.
You're sure one floor is enough? It's all right with me, dear.
Where's Franco? Where's Franco?
Giovanna, you hear anything? A buzzing?
Huh?
She looks like the sister of the fellow who said you were lovely last night.
And he looks like the brother of the girl who lost the necklace.
And that looks like an envelope.
No! Help me! Help me! No! That the same sister?
Could be.
She seems to be under the weather.
She might be ill.
She probably isn't.
Mysterious things going on, aren't there?
I think I'd go along with that.
Poor girl should be in bed.
Poor girl. Poor girl. You're right.
She weighs a ton.
My back will never be the same. Let's see what we've got. Pretty good fingers. Too much polish.
She'd better get some dental work done.
Hair is not bad. I bet her skin's no good.
Pretty greasy.
Ah.
Uh-huh. She's been badly used, I'd say.
Easy. Don't shake the
I
rope.
need something for the old head.
That's a good idea.
Think we ought to tell her brother about this?
Why not? What are brothers for?
Where am I?
No hysterics now. You're among friends. I hope you don't mind if I drink something to clear up my head. This is my brother.
How are you?
Come on. All right, how did it happen? Who attacked you?
I don't know.
But you must know who attacked you, or what he looked like. Was it a friend you held in trust who, in an explosion of passion, suddenly began to rip and tear?
Tried to rape me, you mean? Oh, no, he tried to kill me.
Oh, but that's ridiculous. Nobody does that anymore. Except in movies, of course.
He tried to strangle me. He came toward me. I tried to get away, but he caught me before I reached the door, and he pushed me onto the bed.
To kill you. What's your name?
Christiana.
Well, now look, Christiana. I'll go tell your brother, and it'll be all right.
No, don't do that. They want to kidnap me, and I'm frightened. Please believe me.
Well, of course. Why shouldn't we believe you? Now, calm down and relax and try to sleep a while, all right? Stay as long as you like.
We'll be right next door.
You've been so generous. Thanks.
Imagine getting your mail by helicopter.
I keep wondering if that envelope had anything to do with this mess.
No, she just got involved with the wrong man. He decided he wanted...
That's her.
Was it? Who was that driving?
I couldn't see him.
Let's see where they're going.
Think it's a kidnapping? Didn't look very frightened sitting in the car.
One day she says they're going to murder her. Next morning she's out sightseeing. She's bubbly. Who does she think she is? What's the place?
Within 2 hours, they're bound to stop pretty soon.
You think so? Don't count on it.
Why do you say that?
She might have gotten bored at the hotel and decided to spend the week in Cannes. Poor little girl.
Probably hungry, aren't you?
No. Famished. Whose idea was this?
Yours, dear.
Oh, yes, that's right, that's right. I deserve to starve. They'll stop any minute, you'll see. I mean, how long can they go on without stopping for gas? It'll be any minute.
Somebody had to run out of gas first, and it's us.
Oh, no.
Yes, we've lost it.
Oh,
That her?
I think we're in luck.
suppose she's doing here?
Who knows? Anyway, we caught up with her. That's the important thing. Fourth rule, Franco, always trust feminine intuition.
The place looks deserted. Something strange about it. You sure you want to go through with this?
Of course, whenever something is strange, it's always more interesting. My God. My God, the madman's gone and murdered her, Franco.
No, she's still breathing.
Hurry.
It's all right. Take it easy.
Look at this. Ever see a more complicated way to die?
It was him again.
No kidding. Did he throw you in bed again?
No, he was trying to kill me.
You sit here and tell us what happened. Bah, what makes you undress whenever you think you're going to be killed?
He does it for his alibi.
Who does what? What alibi? Who does it?
Please, take me away. Take me far away before he kills me.
How far away did you have in mind?
Look, may I ask someone for an explanation?
She's right, Christiana. You should tell us who the man is, at least.
My brother.
What about your brother?
She says he's the killer.
I know it sounds strange. He's convinced he's being cheated out of grandfather's legacy to us. He knows a brother wouldn't be suspected in a sexual murder. Don't you see? That's the reason why he left me with all my clothing torn to shreds.
But why don't you report him to the police?
My own brother, my own flesh and blood.
He tries to murder you and you're worried about family ties?
Listen, Franco. I'm sure that Christiana has some reason for not telling the police. He is her only family. We shouldn't meddle in this. I told you, Franco. We're different. Not at all greedy. For instance, can you picture us kidding for the money? We want money, yes, but... Hey there. Have you been listening to me?
Turn around.
I like a pilot who keeps his eyes on the road.
I didn't know you were superstitious.
I like her choice of luggage.
Not bad. Look at this.
Ah. This is the famous legacy she was almost killed for.
Can you imagine being left almost 1 billion lira?
You could buy yourself a big Maserati. Or that fantastic boat you saw.
Oh. Don't, Sergio! No, please don't kill me! Leave me alone!
You must calm down and forget, Sergio. You're all right now that you're with us.
Relax. We're going to take you away from here so your brother can't ever hurt you.
Oh, it's like an answer to a prayer. I can't possibly repay you for this.
You might.
You didn't say where you were taking me.
To London. You'll like it. You know, the Thames, the fog, the English.
Ah, London. Sergio will never find me there. I remember my father took me to London at least once a year when I was a child. Papa would always come to London to buy his shirts.
My, isn't it a small world? Fathers were made in Paris and washed in London. You recall that, Franco?
No.
But you must recall that.
I don't. I don't even recall father.
You must see this view of the channel.
The English Channel, you mean, dear? Well, I don't know. It's just a canal or something.
I'm just so excited. Everything looks beautiful to me. There's a strong, majestic feeling about it, isn't there? The grandeur of the past along with the vibrancy of today.
It's an optical illusion. At ground level, it's very disappointing.
What's wrong with you?
You'll have to excuse my brother, dear. I think the attitude's affected his brain. It's made him quite unbearable.
Not at all. Actually, I think Franco's very nice.
Oh, well, aren't you sweet to say so? And he thinks you're marvelous, Christiana. One of the most exciting girls he's ever met. He was telling me that while you were asleep, right, Franco? Didn't you tell me that just before?
That's right. In fact, you remind me of my wife.
Oh, you're married? She's very lucky.
Not as lucky as all of that. I've told you so many times, Franco, you simply can't go on living on memories like this. You can't. It's abnormal. I won't let my brother go on like this. It's 3 years since he buried her.
Was it an accident?
Yes. An accident.
We have men on first and second base.
I guess a man can't live in the past too long. It's 3 years since I buried her. Luggage arrives from the airport, you can bring it up.
What a lovely building.
We do hope you like it, miss. If you'll allow me, miss, I picked out the 3 suites I thought you'd prefer. This is number 1. The suites are exactly identical, but if there are any problems, I want you to be sure to let me know.
I'm sure it's exactly what I want.
I only meant as far as preference. Now, if you'll allow me, I'll take you inside and
Look, why don't you just go on to the other suites upstairs and explain it to them? I'd rather just look around inside a little. They'll explain it to me later. I just know everything will be all right. I'll see you later. Yes. Who's there?
Splendid building, don't you think? A new approach to interior design. Definitely avant-garde.
Yes, it's a nice building. Are you the architect?
No.
Who are you then?
You don't know who I am? Sergio. Christiana's brother.
Her brother? Well...
I'm glad you came to London. It's ideal. I knew that we would meet again.
We'd meet again?
The minute I saw you, I sensed our paths were fated to cross. That tragic night.
Tragic night?
Never mind. I was thinking of my sister. Please be seated.
Thanks. You're very kind.
Please.
Thank you again. So, how have you been?
I must have a reason to be in London. Why don't you ask
I'll
what it
play
is?
if you like. I thought it would be prying. All right, you must have a reason to be here in London.
No.
No.
I have 2 reasons. One, I wanted to see you again. Yes, I know it sounds trite, but it's true.
May we go on to the second?
The second is
to make sure Christiana doesn't marry Franco.
Well, either you say nothing at all, or you get right down to the heart of things. I guess I should have known I wouldn't be able to fool you. Oh, what's the use?
Now that you know why I'm here, you're going to misinterpret everything I say.
No, you mustn't feel that way, Sergio. Besides, nobody's going
No,
to...
you haven't heard the worst part. The woman's mad, completely mad. Did you know
Mad?
that? Christiana. Huh? Giovanna, you mean a lot to me. And that's why I've told you about this.
No, just a moment, my friend. Don't go running off.
Huh?
What's wrong with Christiana?
What's wrong with her? You recall the necklace that she lost at the hotel that night? Well, she'd hidden it. She invented the whole story. My sister's good at inventing stories, like the one about me trying to... Where are you? About me trying to murder her. Have you heard that tale yet? The one about the hose down her throat.
It's true. I saw it with my own eyes. My very own. She was tied up and there was a hose.
You don't know Christiana as I do. Why do you think she hates me?
Good question. Now you tell me the answer.
Because of my grandfather.
I think you're starting to lose me.
This last summer, she went to visit our grandfather.
Oh, really?
She went to visit him early on a Monday.
Monday?
Then on Tuesday, he died.
Plenty of men die on Tuesday.
But how many do they find parboiled in their own Turkish baths? Not very many, I bet. Not many, do they? Do you know who got every penny of the inheritance? She did. But the old man knew her and made the legacy conditional on marriage. Is that clear? She must get married.
Yes, it's perfectly clear, but would you mind getting off my bed?
Forgive me. I didn't mean to get carried away. I love you. I love you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you. I love you more than my mind can bear, Giovanna, my darling. I love you. The minute I saw you, I was engulfed in flames of desire. I love you. Never have I burned with such raging passion. Oh, by the way, I'm staying at the Carlton Towers if you should want me.
I don't know. It's all so weird. Dead grandfather, mad passions. I don't know.
Darling? Splendid building. Quite an interesting new approach to interior design. Very avant-garde.
Ah, no. Not you two. Can't you talk about something else?
What?
I've had enough. I've already found a revolving bathroom full of surprises today. That'll last me a while.
What are you talking about?
Never you mind. I know what I'm talking about. Then you come...
You finished? Have you calmed down?
I'm much calmer now.
Good. Now what is it?
Sergio. He was here when I came in, and he told me everything. He explained the entire situation.
What?
He told me about everything.
Well, maybe you better tell me.
Christiana's not what she pretends she is. We've been nominated as her latest victims, or rather you have. She's already murdered her grandfather and spread lies about her brother trying to kill her. She wants to marry you merely to fill all the terms of the legacy. And then she'll drop you as soon as she can. She's clever. We'll never see a penny of the money. Who knows what she might do? Know what I think we should do? Pack up and quit everything. Give me just...
You're a fool. I mean, we can't leave. We can hardly pack our bags if they're not here. Come in.
Your luggage has just arrived, sir.
Perfect timing. Now we can leave, Franco. Franco, listen to me. Why not go on a vacation, pack our bags and go off on a month's rest? Christiana won't even notice.
You're behaving like a simpleton. And besides, you know we've run out of money, right? We'd lose everything we've invested.
But we had none to begin with. Maybe the challenge is what we need. Good for the character.
But there's a challenge right here. And pretty good stakes.
Okay. But let's reorganize everything. Now, the first thing is to put down these bags. Little man, I'm putting you in charge of unpacking.
Well, what busy people we are. Dinner, anybody?
Of
course, darling.
I did everything I could, Sergio. I told him all about Christiana, but he wouldn't believe me. In fact, the more I talked, the more furious he became. He's obviously madly in love with her. Besides, he thinks I'm insane to have listened to your story. He thinks I'm conspiring against him.
You? Why, that's incredible. The man's neurotic.
In a way, it's understandable. I didn't offer him any proof. I couldn't expect him to believe me. Maybe he would if I had some evidence. As a sister, I can't compete with Christiana. He's mule-headed. The entire subject's closed unless we find some tangible proof to show him.
She'd come up with a way to beat it. I know her. She's already committed one murder because of that money, and there's no defense except to kill her. Is that repulsive, Giovanna?
Yes. We're talking about preventing a murder, not about committing one. And after all, you're the only one who'd benefit from her death. No, what we need is evidence to convince Franco of what she's really like. Let him know that she's only interested in him as a means to the legacy. I'm not going to let him get hurt, even if he is stubborn.
Don't be too sure. Look, I know this sounds cynical, but if he won't listen to you about Christiana, take out an insurance policy on his life. Then if something did happen, you could console yourself with the money. I suppose you find that repulsive, too.
No. Actually, it's very good advice. Sergio gave me the idea. You and Christiana take out insurance policies on each other.
Well, we'll convince her.
Are you serious? She's planning to kill you. It's more money for her. Only we're going to beat her to it.
Policies are signed. Now let's make sure we really do beat her to it.
We will. Don't worry. All we have to do is think of a way. There's the river. Quite a few end up in the Thames.
Yeah, with a stone tied round their necks.
This can't be quite so obvious.
Yes, you're right. No stone.
Wait a minute. Without a stone, she won't sink to the bottom.
Then we'll use a stone.
Yes, but when the old rope starts to rot away, then the body's going to float to the top again. That would give away the whole thing in a minute.
We could use kerosene.
No.
Take her to the country and set her on fire. There'd be nothing left except a few ashes.
They'll bring an expert to examine the fire. He'd know in an hour. No good.
You know we're being idiots.
What do you mean?
We can't destroy the corpse.
Why not?
We're stupid, Giovanna. Because we need the body. That's the only way we're going to collect anything. They must identify her or they won't pay a penny. No money.
What's the use of kidding ourselves? We're like amateurs. We're just incapable in this field. This murder nonsense is just not our game. No.
Amateurs or not, we still have to get rid of her.
Pronto? Ah. I guess so. Where? All right. Yes. Meet you there.
Sergio?
Uh-huh. I may have just thought of a way.
Really? What?
Sergio, it's as though a veil had been lifted from my eyes. When you were telling me about Christiana, I realized how well I understood you. I felt your pain, your anguish in myself. It sounds absurd when it's put into words, but at that moment I realized I loved you.
I knew it.
Then last night when you phoned, I had the strangest reaction. I hated you at that moment. Yes, hated you, because you weren't with me.
What man could ask anything more than that? It's pure poetry, Giovanna.
It's madness, Sergio. From one day to the next, I find myself loving a stranger, despising my own brother.
Not madness, darling. Didn't the same thing happen to me that night in the hotel, when I first saw you?
Yesterday, you said something about how Christiana's a monster who should be destroyed. You recall that?
You? It's the only logical way to protect ourselves against her.
It was so vulgar yesterday. And now today, relatives don't exist anymore. They crush you, humiliate you.
Yes, you're right, I'm afraid. Family. They could be a horror. Listen, how much do you expect you'll get? In the event anything happens to him.
You mean Franco? Ah, you mean in the event Franco...
died. You know what I mean, Giovanna.
Matter of fact, I do. I'd say about as much as you'd get were Christiana to die. The entire estate.
You'd get it all?
I'd get it all.
Ah, what's the use of discussing it? It's all hypothetical anyway. I guess in the final analysis, blood is always thicker than water, isn't it?
That depends on the blood. My blood isn't. It's a hard decision unless one sees the proper kind of example set. It's so simple to stand there and hand out advice. Oh, everyone does it, I know. And make your decision.
My decision? It's already been made. We destroy these two stones around our necks and begin to live again. The minute I kill Christiana, you're going to kill Franco.
Anything. How about at 6 tomorrow?
Tomorrow? At 6?
Yeah?
Yes, tomorrow. All right. Actually, it shouldn't be too difficult to make it look like an accident. Or do you think suicide would be better?
Yes.
All right, it's settled. Tomorrow at 6, I'll take care of Christiana. You figure out something for Franco. We'll meet right here at 9. Free and in love and monstrously rich. Oh, darling, darling, I'm like a man who's been drowning, but now I'm... Wait a minute, that's it.
What's it?
A man drowning. The tent. There are several abandoned chutes that were used for loading oil. It's quite deep there, and it seems to me that if you could find an excuse to get Franco to those docks...
Yes. I'll merely say I'd like to walk a little. My, it's late. I have to go. Good night, dearest.
Must we really part?
Tomorrow, we'll spend the night together. Hello. I thought Franco was here.
Ah, Giovanna, Giovanna, I never suspected you two till this very moment.
Suspected? I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, really? You're very good at keeping your plans a secret from your friend.
Oh, this? Well... this one. This is a project we worked on last year. We do these things from time to time, whenever we've got any extra capital to invest. This plan's an old one, scrapped now.
Being secretive is your own prerogative, I guess. But look at these dates, darling. They're all recent, every one of them. And putting cash into Spanish development is very wise. Of course, it's going to be a while. But in 2 or 3 years, the profits will...
2 or 3 years?
Oh, now, darling, don't be coy. I know when you put this much money in a project, you want to keep the details to yourself. I think you and Franco have made a wise decision. Spanish land is a very sound investment.
You seem to be very knowledgeable about this.
Grandfather.
Ah.
I spent a good many days trying to take care of Grandfather. When he got sick, I took care of his business. In fact, I was going to tell Franco that
A business girl, too. Franco keeps telling me I should learn these things, but I don't have the head for it. I'll tell him as soon as he comes in.
I'd like to help.
You'll be thrilled.
I feel I owe you two so much.
You'll get the
for
chance to
everything
pay us back sooner than you think. Don't worry. Goodbye. What? Is it possible?
Giovanna?
Yes. What do you want?
Nothing. What should I want?
Oh.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
No, there's nothing the matter. Guess I'm jumpy.
I spent the morning with the insurance man.
Hmm?
I said I needed a policy for Mother. I made inquiries about the amount of time they usually take to pay a claim after death.
Yes.
A week. A week or two.
Oh, that's good. Franco.
What?
I was thinking. Are we sure about this? I mean, going through with this idea of ours.
Sure we are.
Listen, Franco, it's not that I'm backing out, but is it worth it? I don't know if it is. I mean, really worth it.
Here. What's the matter, Giovanna? What are you scared of? Don't you want to be rich?
Such a lot of money. Maybe it's too much. I want us to be certain. It's the first time we've ever tried something big like this. Sure, I'm frightened.
Go on.
Could make a person different. Suppose it sounds foolish. Money can change a person. I mean, inside, you know. You know.
It could, yes. You feel it would lead to avarice. Yes, I see. It might. Depends on the man. If he's inclined that way, to live only for money.
And ignore the important reason for living. The beauty. The joy. Yes, I'd like to be rich, but if that's the only important thing there is, I'd rather be dead.
In other words, your conscience is starting to bother you. Funny, I don't recall it bothering you before. Look, if you feel this way tomorrow, then we better not go on. I must say, it's a great moment you picked for this. It's as though you went ahead and made your plans without me.
And you don't? Don't you do any planning without me? Projects? Anything?
What for? We're both in this. I spend all my time planning for this deal we've got coming up. Well, you make your own decision.
Yes, I will.
Christiana, I'm going out for a while. Giovanna, you all right?
Mm-hmm. Let's go for a ride.
It's ideal, you were right. Are you sure it'll be deep enough for our purposes, though?
To cover a body? Don't worry.
Good. Then we won't have to knock her out. If there are any injuries on the body, the insurance investigators are liable to suspect something. And months would drag by before we're collected. Now, it can't look like anything but an accident.
Right.
It shouldn't be difficult to get her down here. But how do we get the car to fall in with her in it? That part I haven't figured out.
Pull the car up to the pole. Don't put the emergency brake on. The minute you get out, all you have to do is lift the pole. The weight of the car will send it down the incline and into the river.
And it'll drop to the bottom like a rock. If we could wait for a foggy night like this one, it'd be more plausible.
Pull it right up to the pole like this. The only problem is whether or not it's strong enough to hold the weight of the car until you lift it.
Well, that's no problem. Cars aren't built like they used to be. They make the bodies much lighter these days.
Will they pay all the money at once? Or will they split it up?
Oh, I don't know. I guess they'll pay the first half right away. Then they'll pay the rest after a few months.
How'll we spend the money? I think we should decide on that, don't you?
Oh, yes. I imagine so.
I might have an idea for it. Why don't we take the money we've made and try to begin again?
What do you mean?
Let's quit. I hope to settle down soon, don't you? If we put the money in bonds or some company, I'm sure that the money would...
It might double, I know. Maybe even quadruple in a year. I've got my eye on some land in Spain they're practically giving away. If we buy it now, before the developers spot it, I guarantee it'll pay enormous profits in 6 months. I've got it all worked out. Surprised?
A little bit. You never mentioned it.
Because I didn't know what you might say. Don't be angry. A man's bound to think about all that money. It's perfectly normal. And I plan for, well, the possibility of having to go ahead without you in case anything, well, you know.
I see.
Anything could happen.
Yes, that makes sense. I suppose it might. Oh, I understand. Once you plan on becoming a millionaire, well, that's more important than anything. You begin to think about it all day. To the exclusion of everything else. I would think that after a while, it gets lonely. It's a matter of choice, I guess. And you know, you can always tell the ones who have made that choice. They've forgotten how to smile. And when they do smile, it's simply a nervous contraction, like a dead man, a few minutes after he's died. You know something, Franco? We haven't smiled in quite a while. Huh?
We will once Christiana's out of the way.
I think we've both known from the very beginning we'd never kill her. Huh? I'm the victim. Lift the bar, Franco, please.
I'm hearing things. Maybe you're mad. Or maybe I'm mad.
No, you just don't love me anymore.
I do love you.
You've changed, Franco.
But we all change some, Giovanna. Life is change.
But living without you is the same as being dead.
We'll still be living together, but in a different way.
I want to live with you, not your money.
But the money's been what we wanted all along.
We wanted the money in order to live with each other, not the other way around. We drifted apart. And someday soon you'll end up killing me. You might not even know why, but you will. So you might as well do it now and get it over. Only kill me quick, Franco. I'm cold.
You mean it?
It's the only logical way to end it. Lift the bar, darling. But do it quickly.
But don't you remember? The plans we made? You remember? Big plans. Plans for us. Tell me where it all went wrong.
I don't know. Who can say? It's just the way things happen in life, I guess. Strange. You think you know what you want all along. And then when you're about to get it, you're not sure anymore. You see, I can understand wanting money in order to live independently. But to want money in order to make more money, that's senseless. Maybe it's the world we live in. Franco! Franco!
Giovanna!
the hell is he doing here? He's supposed to be dead. Where's that sister of yours? What's going on around here? This is loaded, by the way.
I must say this has been a terrible letdown, darling. Well, you told me that he'd be in the river by now.
You know what they say about the best laid plans. I could have sworn she was going to kill him. That's the way. I guess you never know. Listen, maybe it's not too late. If we can get rid of him before she comes back, we can still collect the insurance. Which tap is the hot water?
The right one.
You make it sound as though she'll be gone for weeks. We need time to get rid of his body. She's bound to return in a little while. We might as well forget everything.
If that's all that's stopping you, you can relax, because the dead can't return.
What's that supposed to mean?
Simply means that she's dead. She's in the river.
Sit down while we discuss it. Be nice. If the man's not going to cooperate, let's just shoot him and get it over with.
But it's so stupid. They're not going to pay a penny once they find out that he's been murdered, darling.
You're right. Get the harness. You see, I told you it was a good idea to bring it along. Now, why don't you sit down and relax? Look, you might as well be sensible about this. You don't intend to put up a fight, do you?
I suppose there wouldn't be any point. I hope you know this can't work. You might as well realize they won't pay you. Just as they wouldn't have paid us if we had killed Christiana.
You had killed Christiana. I don't get it.
You will. In addition to the dead person, they do a very thorough check on the person who gets the money. If they checked into my background, they'd have found I was a con man. We wouldn't have gotten a cent.
All right, all right. He thinks that we were born yesterday.
You're making the same mistakes that we made. Look, I don't care whether you kill me or not. It's just that you must have spent a lot of money when you set this deal up. Hiring helicopters. What'd that cost you? And the clothes? Hotel bills, new bags. I hate to tell you what we spent.
Oh, we can tell you that. Christiana figured it out last night. She figured about 4 million lira for the week.
Oh, easily. Maybe more, in fact. There's the plane fare, the rolls, the apartments.
Petty and quite amateurish. I had expected more of you.
Well, did you now? It's a very good try, Franco, but just a little too whimsical to take seriously. You and your sister ought to be.
And she was no more my sister than you.
Not nice. Denying your own flesh and blood. Hold his mouth open.
Right.
What's that?
Giovanna, I told you.
Hide, come on.
Huh. She's dead. How many times must I tell you?
Get in the closet. It's an old trick, but it still works.
You practically killed me. My God, Franco, what were you thinking about? Maybe you think it's a joke, but to the dead person it's not, understand? That car practically sank like a rock to the bottom. It's horrible. Ah! I know I said I wanted to die, but to drown like a rat in the river? All right, I admit it. I admit it. I said those things because I wanted you back. I wanted to save you, but no, you were too selfish to understand that. No. I realized that it was all my idea, that I begged you to kill me, but I didn't think you'd take me seriously, Franco, huh? Didn't you take into consideration that I might be frightened when the time came? Didn't you? Answer me!
No.
Do you know how deep the river is at that point? It's 7 meters. It's pitch dark down at 7 meters. Not to mention the cold. The water's freezing at 7 meters. I might have been killed. Just killed. Will you stop laughing at me? It's not a joke, I said! What? What's that supposed to be? Well, it must be something. I mean,
Good day.
What do they want?
What do you think?
What? You mean that you two aren't even related to each other?